Hello and welcome back to the Warlords of Draenor Alpha. Just quick little note for my subscribers, this marks the start of my true alpha coverage now that I actually have access. So first of all, let's have a look at the first thing you'll be doing is creating a damn character. Well, you probably already have characters, but hey, there's new models, let's look at them. Humans, dwarves, night elves, are the dwarves in? I don't know if they're in. Yes, the new dwarves are in. Okay, let's start off with the new dwarves and show you them. We will, because it's selected females default, we will do that. And let's go for a hunter, because they are clearly the best class in the game. So, skin color. That's what the various skin colors look like. Let's just go for a kind of medium one now. Face-wise, here's our different faces. Overall, I think they're looking pretty good. That one's maybe, it's pretty haggard, pretty old. But overall, facial detail is a lot greater, and the eyes are actually quite large, at least for the female model, so that's definitely interesting. Here's our different hair types, so we'll give a quick little whirl around. And yeah, look, hair's hair. I mean, it's exactly what I'd expect. It's a lot higher detail, and honestly, it's looking pretty nice, so well done, Blizzard. You have done good on the female dwarf hair front. In terms of hair color, we have all the regular choices, and then finally let's just go to like kind of brownish color, because yeah, that's pretty dwarfy. Let's have a look at our piercings. So okay, yeah, no, let's not look at our piercings, they are not in yet. Let's switch genders and go to the male. Is this the new model? Is this the new model? Yes, it is the new model. I think he just has got so much beard that we can't particularly see. Yeah, just look at that, nice up and close. Fantastic quality on the face, eyes are a lot better, and overall it's just looking pretty great. They've also got these odd little hairy, sort of hairy shoulders. They're not shoulders, they're elbows. They're not elbows, they're forearms. Okay, so there's the facial hair done. Colors are all the regular stuff. In terms of our hairstyles, we have got many new and exciting ones. No, we don't actually. They're largely the same, just a little bit better. You can see more detail in the little kind of bangle trapping thingy-majigs. Let's have a look at our faces. Hopefully we'll find... Is the old demented face there? Aw. The demented face isn't there. I'm actually a little bit sad about that. And then, of course, we have our various different skin colors for the dwarf. Now that we've looked at dwarves, let's skim our way down. I don't really think they work, Bald. Let's move on to the next race, which is indeed the gnome. And the gnome, well, start off with the male, gnome warrior. Let's get into our customization. So we've got the various skin colors. We know about them. And let's have a look at the faces. So, first of all, we actually are just going to look at the facial hair so I can get rid of that moustache. I was going to say silly, but it's actually quite magnificent. Just, we do want to see the face, so we're going to give this guy a little bit of a clean shave. Hair-wise, it doesn't appear like anything is... Wait, that's hair color. You cannot have different colors of hair if you indeed have no hair. These are not looking that great. I'd imagine they'll be fixed up. The colors are pretty much what you'd expect here, the various different faces. Overall, looking solid enough. Let's have a quick little gender swap to the female and start off with the hair. That's not hair, that's skin color. Okay, we'll start off with the face. Look, it's 3 AM. I'm tired, but I'm doing this video. So, this one's a little bit more angry looking. Overall, these are much kawaii, I must say, with those big old eyes, but you know what, it does the cute thing well. Often I think a lot of MMOs, like, they do this thing with, like, a character that's supposed to look young and cute, and it comes off as being really pervy. I think Aeon did that to the point where I'd honestly feel uncomfortable playing one of those characters, whereas this is essentially just true to the spirit of a gnome, which is great. I'm very happy with how they've implemented this. Hairstyles are all looking pretty, you know, good. They're all solid. Maybe we could do with more than 7, and I imagine that they'll add more in the future. There's various colors, and we have different kinds of earrings. I'll just give a quick little sort of skim through them all. Okay, with the Alliance races that have currently got new models done, let's move on to the Horde, Loktar, and let's start off with An. That's not even a word. Let's start off with an orc. Look at this guy's face. That is bloody well brutal and fantastic. There's a lot more emotion there than the old one. Why are we starting off with facial hair? Let's have skin color. It's essentially what you'd expect. We've got various shades of green. Not 50, but we have a total of 9 shades of green. Face-wise, we start off with this guy. Let's cycle through the faces. Overall, looking pretty damn good, I must say. Next, we have hairstyles. Let's go to the very first one, which is bald. Yeah, it's cool, rocking the bald. And yeah, they're right now not very impressive, but perhaps there just isn't many of them implemented. In terms of the hair colors, we should probably give him some hair before we have a look at that. They are essentially what you would expect. And then finally for facial hair, we have various forms of beards, which honestly are all looking pretty damn cool. Let's look at the female orc. Randomize her a bit. Do we get a cool one? How does that one look like an undead? I guess just with the pink hair, sometimes that happens. Right, skin color, it's various forms of green, you know about that. Let's have a look at the different faces. So it's a bit of a softer face, and overall they have actually managed to make the faces look quite different. Early versions of the Sandbox character creator didn't really have much variation with the faces. That led to a lot of angry people on the internet. It's good to know that that is indeed false, and they're adding more faces as we go on. There's the various colors, and here are some of the piercings that you can have. Lovely. Let's just check some of the other races. We have got the Tauren. I believe they're the only other one with new models. The female Tauren is quite clearly not done. So let's have a quick little swap over to the male, who I actually think is looking a lot better. A really bullish face, actually. You know, it looks great. I think this feels like a Tauren to me. I know it's not, like, there's some people who haven't particularly liked it, but I don't know. All I can say is personally, I'm pretty much all for it. Let's have a look at the various shades of Tauren that we can get, and indeed there are many shades of grey here. Of course I say that as we move on to the brown Tauren. Overall, looking really good. Let's roll with this guy. Okay, so faces. I think the faces have actually got a good opportunity to look quite different in the Tauren, because they've got that big long snout. I think, like, the difference between these two really is quite stark, and it looks well. Let's have a look at our horns. So we've got various kinds of horns. You can break them, you can bend them, and yeah, overall, pretty good stuff. You can also change the color of your horns into various shades of bone. I don't know. I like them all, actually. They definitely look kind of wooden, like the texture on them. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Then finally we have facial hair, because, I mean, when I look, you know, walk outside and look at the cows in the fields, they all have beards. And that is indeed what a bearded cow looks like. Yes, indeed. So that is it for my quick little look at the alpha, and in terms of just the character creation. Stay tuned to the channel. I will be pumping out videos like no one's business. It's going to be bloody magnificent. So yes, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next time.